Auston Matthews is having a miserable year.
He's a hell of a talent. I'm not convinced.
Sorry, you stuttered there. What was that? He's a hell of a talent?
He's a hell of
What's
a talent.
What's a hell?
But I don't get the feeling that he overly gives a shit about winning the Stanley Cup for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
I think he'd like to, but it doesn't seem like his hair's on fire trying to do it at this juncture.
There's a lot of other things that go on in his life, and life is very and you can't question his ability. You just can't.
I'm starting to question his ability.
I don't. I think
because he is on pace for like less than 30 goals.
If he wanted to find some emotion, well, how was McDavid the first month of the year?
He looked like a star, not a superstar.
Exactly. Yeah. How's he been lately?
Superstar.
So when these guys find it,
but it's a little different. I think like Auston Matthews is closer to the Joel Farabee neighborhood than the Connor McDavid neighborhood in terms of his points right now. And I get it. Like, it hasn't gone great, but there was a great article in The Athletic published in the last couple of days. Basically said there's probably 5 reasons that Matthews is having what's on pace to be his worst year ever. 1, he's had a lot of injuries the last couple of years, and it's true. He's had a back issue, had his wrist issue.
Well, maybe he should take better care of himself.
Maybe he should. Maybe he should stop going into the corner so hard, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. The second one was like, okay, well, he's 28 now. Is he one of these guys that's just going to decline early? I don't know.
32? Oh, my God.
It isn't. It isn't at all. In fact, you look around and it's like McKinnon's older, McDavid's like these guys are still crushing it.
The way they should be taking care of themselves.
So that one's probably not it. And then there's is it the right system under Craig Berube for him? They're dumping pucks in a lot more. He's not getting as many open looks. Okay, I'll put some credence in that, but certainly not everything.
I would say the whole mix in Toronto is off from the top to the bottom.
I would agree with that. I don't feel like
you can want to be truculent. You can want to be tough. You can want this. You can want that. You can want Craig Berube. You can blah, 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 blah. You can mismanage your assets. You could have guys that are soft and don't show up. Willie Nylander. You can have shitty defensemen. You can have average goaltending.
Injuries too. Yeah.
They've tried everything with this core. The
only thing they haven't tried is breaking up the core, and now Marner's gone. It looks like it's worse.
Yeah.
And so the fifth thing they said is like, what did Marner do to create scoring chances
hung on to the puck
for Matthews? And it's like, well, he did quite a bit. He found him open a lot for good looks. And then the other one that I haven't mentioned is that they're using him like a checking center. I don't think they have another center that they're giving him the Michael Backlund minutes. He's starting D zone against other teams. Put him at the other end.
There's an approach from some coaches that's a thing to do, and it's like, well, you better not misread that, because if you are turning a 50-goal guy into a 20,
it's like if you had to pick between the Jonathan Huberdeau that had 115 points in Florida or the checking middle 6 winger that we've got in Calgary, which one would you rather have?
Oh, but he's playing hard, and he
is playing hard, and that's fine. You just rather have the 115-point guy.
That was my sarcastic.
Yeah, no, I got it. And that's kind of,
if Conroy wasn't an idiot, he'd trade for this guy and pick him up. Come on, Craig, go get him.
Auston Matthews.
Yeah,
I
said honestly, they wanted Anderson. Just swapsies.
Easy peasy. No, the Leafs only have to open up. Flames only have $10 million of cap space. We just gave the Leafs $10 million of cap space.
Go spend it. People love Toronto.
God, it's going to be good.
Second Edmonton. It's awesome.
Second Edmonton.
Well, yeah. I hate it. It's a shithole.
I think the insiders have suggested Toronto is a place that Rasmus would be open to going. There's obviously some old teammates there, the Kristanevs and Kalle Järnkrok's of the world.
Whatever. Rasmus can whatever he wants, but they got to get something in return. Haven't we had that same discussion where it's like, well, that's great. We want Rasmus to go to Toronto.
Auston Matthews, obviously. That's how you get the $10 million cap space for the Leafs. Don't know that that's happening. Someone was saying that they got to trade Matthews, and
you know what you should do? You should wait until they come into your office after the contract's up and say, I'm not re-signing here, so thanks.
Then
that's better.
Then we'll work a sign and trade.
Because the guy that's running things has had that approch a few times.
And again last year with Marner.
That's what I mean.
And here with Tkachuk and on.
I can't trade him. He's too good. Well, I'm leaving.
The problem there is,
how many guys has that happened to
Geo for nothing.
Move Monahan
for plus, so less than nothing.
That's not really
gave
the
up
same.
a first with him, but it's because
Tkachuk
Tkachuk for nothing.
Gaudreau.
No, not Tkachuk for nothing. Gaudreau for nothing. Marner for a third
Kachuk
line.
was an RFA though, so
They got a first,
they're right.
a top pair defenseman, and the highest scoring left winger in the league for him. It was the contracts that followed that were the problem. The return is fine. They traded for 115 point guy.
I guess it's just, and it's as much. He's going to lose guys, and there are tough situations. And what are you going to do with Marner last year? And you understand it, but it's like, well, you have to reach down and give him a tug and say, well, I can't lose you for nothing.
Right.
If they had traded Mitch Marner, now I don't know what the no trade situation was, because
Tree had 2 years there. The first year he arrived,
so he should have dumped him then.
There was an ability to trade Mitch Marner. The second year of Tree was Marner's final year, and he had full control of the situation, and they were working on a deal to get Ranton in that included him going to Carolina, but it didn't happen. He didn't get him. You lost him for nothing. Essentially got Nick Waugh. That's it.
You got nothing for it.
It was a sign and trade, and they got a bottom 6 center.
That's the trend I'm saying. And I guess there's always tough situations. You lost your captain in Calgary, Mark Giordano, knowing full effing well you were going to lose him.
Yeah.
For
if
nothing.
You didn't do something.
You just let him for nothing. Gaudreau, I don't know who's responsible, but you lost Johnny Gaudreau for zip.
And
then you lost Mitch Marner in Toronto for Nick Waugh.
Nick Waugh.
No,
that's not a win.
Tough.
Yeah.
That's horseshit.
It's getting hot out there for
it should be hot.
Our old pal Treliving there. And you're right, it should be, because this is the group that he's built. It's not all his team, but he's overhauled the blue line with his type of player. He's got the 2 goalies. I actually like the goalies. They've just been hurt. The D-men are old, they're big, they don't move the puck well, and they're also hurt. And the forward group looks thin all of a sudden.
How do you not re-sign Marner?
Gone. Wasn't gonna,
was that a Marner decision? Because it didn't seem to me that Marner was that annoyed with Toronto. He wasn't.
I think everyone was ready to move on, and especially when they came to him with the deadline and said waive so we can move you here, and then the deal didn't go through. If you got Rantanen for him, I think you're singing, you're whistling.
But that's mismanaging,
but it never
and
happened.
Not understanding your player.
And what it is
because I can say I'm Craig Conroy. I want Auston Matthews.
Yeah.
Well, good for fucking you. So what?
So do I. Yeah. Go get him or don't get him.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I'm going to get Rantanen for Marner. No, you're not. Did you talk to him about it? Oh, you didn't. Oh, but I was working on a deal for Rantanen. Yeah, but he wasn't going to go.
Do you remember how many stars
what are we talking
Treliving was in on but couldn't close the deal on in Calgary? It's like Stone, Eichel,
if I text you about
a
pizza order, am I in on pizza or what do you? Yeah,
until the pizza arrives, Jack, you haven't paid the pizza debt.
There's no debt paid by Jack. Don't tell me that. Yeah. Oh, I'm in on everything. No, you're not. So is every GM, and if they're not, then they're shitty.
Yeah, being in on a guy is the same as pointing out the hot chick in high school. It doesn't mean you're dating.
I can call Mark
we all know
Bergman
who the
right
hot
now
chick is.
And ask about Rasmus Dahlin. Does that mean we're in on Rasmus Dahlin? What?
Yeah, it's fair. It's I don't know how it ends there. I wouldn't be surprised if the coach and GM are gone at the end of the year.
Them cleaning house.
Yeah.
Because probably he's not. What's Matthews got left?
Probably got a year or two left at 14.
So he won't be allowed to move Matthews. If you're moving Matthews and you're not, if you're Tree and you're going to the ownership saying I have to move Matthews, the ownership's going, that's fine, but you're not doing it. You're gone first. There's no way I would. And I'm not trying to run a guy.
No, I agree with the entire.
You go and watch how our organization here in Calgary was left, and then you go and look at what is going on in Toronto. It's disaster. Both are disasters. And you can tell me that you tried and this. Yeah, absolutely. But so can he. And so can Jack. And so can I. We can do the same job.
I like Brad, and I think he's a great dude. He is in one right now. And the track record is starting to look like there's a lot of deals where he turns $1 into 80 cents. And the more of those you make, all of a sudden look at this nice big pile of money. It's down here. And that's kind of what happened with assets.
If you had traded Marner, you would have got huge return, and your Toronto Maple Leafs are
they're better than they are now. I know that.
Yes,
they're better than
Nick worse off.
Yeah. And then the whole trade Matthews thing is has there been a moment in Auston Matthews' career where he's worth less than he is today?
No, but I don't know if it matters. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you're going to get a little bit less. And if he was on a 70-goal pace, you wouldn't be talking about trading him, and you'd be able to get the moon from him,
I don't know.
But if he was on a 70-goal pace, the
You're
team
not
would be
trading.
doing a lot better.
Exactly. And
Yep.
so, and
That's why it's a tough spot.
But we won't know because we don't ever get all the info. I have a hard time believing that because he's having a slow go, the Leafs are going to end up with one less first round pick. I don't buy it. People know what people are worth, and there's a certain return that Matthews is going to bring.
Okay, so let's put on your GM hat. Pick a team you want to be GM of.
Calgary.
Calgary. Okay, so you're interested in Auston
Murr.
Matthews. You're watching him score at like a.
Don't
I'm not. Listen, we're gonna play the game. I'm not getting mad at you. I'm not trying to put you in a corner. Are you confident that this guy's scoring 50 again or not?
Yes.
Okay, I am too. But I'm sure there's some spots where it's like,
then don't trade for him.
Why isn't it working? Yeah, and that's why I think
the track record's too good, and
it is. Yeah, I still think he's a superstar. It's just a miserable bleeping year, which is kind of matching up with the whole team there.
I have never thought he was a Leafs heart and souler ever.
He's not one of those Ontario guys that burns to play there, right?
My expectation was that he was going to sprint out of town,
get to Arizona
as soon as possible,
and he hasn't.
I still believe he does want to, but
it might be easier now when the team's not racking up 110 points or whatever they did in the regular season forever.
I'm okay with it. Go wherever you want.
Yeah.
Toronto, you have one hell of an asset. Tree, you're going to be the guy. If you're the guy that gets, you better not F it up.
Mm-hmm.
You better not F it up.
He's in one. They got to turn it around, or it's going to be curtains quick.
I can't imagine they would let him do it because the optics of it are just terrible. It's like, no, you're not.
It feels like only in a market like Toronto could you become a lame duck GM this quick. Because they can afford to go pay another guy $5 million.
And I actually think Berube's a good coach, but Berube needs a certain style of team. And I don't think what was designed in Toronto is that.
It does not resemble the St. Louis Blues of 18 or whatever the year was.
No. And the other thing is, Berube's coached for a long time.
Yeah.
One good run.
Yeah, real good run.
The best of the best run.
Interim.
Right? Like,
comes in, wins
came out of nowhere, won a cup. Awesome. What's the rest of I don't know. And I kind of maybe should do some research, running my mouth, but it's like, I don't think his record anywhere else is stellar and superb, is it?
I mean, it's been a solid run in St. Louis with a cup. That's the resume. That's it.
I know, but how are the other years?
Fine. Yeah, not dominant. But again, he's got his ring. I'm not here to say that Craig Berube is the best coach or the worst coach. He's probably a good coach in the middle. I agree with you that the pieces for the puzzle probably aren't the type of puzzle he wants to make. And I also think there's clearly a disconnect between the stars on the team and the coach right now. They lost again the other night, and Berube came out for the second time in like a week and said, look, you got to ask the guys in that room. I don't know why they're not emotionally invested.
And I don't disagree.
And then they go to the stars and they say, no, we're happy with it. You're going to stick to the process. That's a disconnect.
Where have we heard that before?
Places where coaches don't last long.
Yep. And if you're a smart GM, you actually could look inside the room and go, okay, I'm not buying your guys' bullshit because I can see the results on the ice. I may trust the coach because he's just flat out repeating what he's seeing out of the play.
Mm-hmm.
They're not trying hard, Mr. GM. What do you want me to do? Now the GM can go, well, that's your job. Get it out of them. The other thing a GM can do is he's right. They can lie to me and say they enjoy playing together and they love it in Toronto and we're good and everything's fine.
Not playing like it.
But you're not showing me that. So
yeah.
The proof. It's in the pudding.
Proof.
Mm-hmm.
Truth?
Neither.
Truth, poop, right? The pudding's in the bottle, the bucket.
I love pudding.
Lightning in the pudding.
I love pudding. Pistachio.
It's delicious.
Hey, buddies. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Also, if you could throw in a like and subscribe, it does help us out with what it is we are doing. And check out more at flamesnation.ca.